Well, hello everyone. Good Wednesday afternoon here. Welcome back. More Slay the Spire. Alright. We're not going to talk about last time. It's just a disaster. The egg killed me. Freaking big head guy on the last floor. You know the one I'm talking about. Just a bad time all around. Yo, take my money. Give me 14 max HP. That's an outstanding start. So you don't want to hit a shop then, but I mean, what else do you do here? There's like 1, 2, 3 fireplaces down this route. Yeah. You get a little elite fight mustard in there. Let's go. Yeah, welcome back, guys. Hopefully everyone had a good Wednesday, hump day. Midway through the week, just looking to push to the weekend. Not that there's anything in particular happening this weekend for me. I just want to be able to sleep in and I have to wake up at like 4:50 in the morning. Although I do recognize I do it by choice. I do it by choice. Okay. This guy's toast. So yeah, what's going on in the world of me? Oh, you know. Just another day in the office. Office work is what it is. Give me barrage. We're going to make a barrage deck work here. Nothing exciting happening in my life, though. Outside of, like, seeing coyotes the past 2 days on the way to work. Which is... It's a little jarring, because you don't really see a lot of the wildlife when you're in the city of Vegas. Although, I guess, you know, technically, if you get close to the 250 like I'm doing, you would see some coyotes. But this guy was, like, legit in, like, a fairly busy street, just dipping across with something in his mouth. I don't know what. Okay. Oh, perfect. You do this. Hang on. Excuse me. You do this. Do that. So, yeah, I mean, I hate to break it to you the extent of, like, you know, what interesting am I going to talk about here today. But that was about the extent. I have Singing Bowl this early? Didn't even realize. Yeah, I just saw a coyote. Twice. You know, another thing about it, could have been the same coyote. Only one time he was carrying something in his mouth, and this dude legitimately, like, jumped what I think is Vegas regulation 12, 15-foot neighborhood walls, just like straight up, dipped across the street, jumped on top, perched on top like freaking, you know, Mufasa, or not Mufasa. What's the name of the guy in The Lion King? The Rafiki. Yeah, like straight up Rafiki on top of the Pride Rock, except Pride Rock's just a brick wall in Vegas. Holding something in his mouth, presumably lunch, and then just dipped over the side. Which actually the other side was just a drainage ditch, so hopefully he didn't get too hurt, although just a random coyote, so you can't have too much feelings for it, but you don't want to see any random animal get hurt. Although if that thing comes at me, get out of here. And you know, I thought about this, like the size of that coyote was very similar to like that of like a Shiba Inu dog of some sort. Like, so it's like very lean, very thin, gracefully dipping and diving. Like small enough, I think it could fit through, like, for example, the doggy door in my house for my chihuahuas. And that alone got me thinking, it's like, is there a possibility like freaking coyote can squeeze through the doggy door we installed at our house here? You telling me there's a chance if a rogue coyote gets in my backyard, it's gonna come into my house and eat me and my family? A little bit of a jarring thought. I hope that never happens, but fuck, dude. Actually, might be nightmare fuel. That's something I would have a nightmare as a kid. You wouldn't think about it when you're 24 or so. Although I wonder, has that? Hang on. Coyote attacks Las Vegas. Oh my god, this is a trending topic, or is it just something that people have been searching? Coyotes terrorize Las Vegas neighborhood, 2016. Okay, it's a little old. Saved by the dog. A dog saved? Dog fought back against a coyote? Saying right now, my dogs would not save me from shit if a coyote came into our house. They would be cowering in fear. Go ahead and grata that guy. Yeah, get 16 damage on this guy. It's good. Okay. Legit nightmare fuel though. Coyote squeezes in there. Although you think about the nightmares I had is that, hey, as a kid, coyote was the least on my mind. I think I mentioned it in a prior video. I had a dream of like the freaking tapioca ghost that turned my entire family into paintings by spitting tapioca at us. Like, oh man, the shit that goes on in your head as a child. Do I want any of this? Equilibrium's actually just a solid block. Could synergize into some good plays. If I learned anything from the failure that was the last run, needed a little bit more block. I'm not saying that out of spite. I'm saying that as the honest truth. Okay, zap, and then you grata. And energy refund, that's good. Give me another grata. Learn to appreciate Barrage. That's actually a pretty decent card that I'm probably underrating more. Slay the Spire is definitely a game about Oh, he's dead. Just experimenting on, like, you know, what cards you think might be garbage. Like, you look at Claw and you're like, well, you look at Claw and you know it's good. So if you're saying Claw is bad, like, see me outside after class. You think of something like, you know, maybe people underrated a freaking Hologram for the longest while, even though the pre-buff version was kind of bad if you didn't upgrade it. But I digress. Something like that, yeah. Post-buff, it's great. So it gets exhausted, but it does exactly what you want. Beforehand, it was like, hey, fish out some random-ass card from your deck. It's like, oh, what the fuck's that gonna do for me? Some random card? No way, man. Do you take 11 so you can actually make some progress on killing him? I think you do. Just do a lot of damage here. This is the only 11 hit he's getting in. He's done after this. D-U-N done. Zap, barrage, done. Get out of here. Put him in detention. A leap, solid block. That's what we need to succeed as the defect. From what I hear in the grapevine, that baby, no longer you're gonna be mine. Alright. I'm parsing some thoughts here, and I'm not quite sure what I'm parsing. Zap, barrage, leap, and then we just toast you, save ourselves a little more HP. Oh, good. Extra bit of damage in there. What I hear in the grapevine is Frost decks, the Frost Lord deck, it's actually top tier. And I can see it, like, dude, you get infinite defense from these guys, you get a bunch of Orb Slash, which we seem to be lacking right now. And you just go to town because it's like, hey, you know, you can't hurt me, I just keep stacking up more of these, and you Blizzard for 80 billion. Only downside is we'll be here for 2 hours if I do that, and 2 hours is something I don't have to spare every night. Maybe an hour or two just recording, yeah, but not one video, dude. Just lose my mind. Streamline? I think Streamline will be good with Gremlin Horn for a lot of early stuff. It's just a hard-hitting card. We'll get a refund on it more likely in the later game. Okay. Go ahead and make Zap free up our ability to play a few more cards, and maybe in conjunction with Streamline. I had a thought. I don't know what I was about to talk about. Like, there's a train going somewhere. What was I going to say? It's just gone, and I hate that feeling. I was going to say something important. Probably. Another barrage, that's good. And you know what? We got so many barrages now. Let's start getting rid of some of these strikes that we don't care about as much. Give me an event Slay the Spire devs, Mega Crit. Where it's just like, hey, make all of your... Who's the boss? It's Twin Strike guy. Twin Strike guy. Barrage is bad against him. Shit. Give me Equilibrium upgraded. Give me an event where it's like, hey, turn all your strikes into X other common card. I will take that in a heartbeat, and I promise it's not broken. Please just do it. It'll make everyone really happy. We got a very early split there. But hey, you know, right now we got Mind Bloom in the rotation now. Say right now, I'm loving it. Mind Bloom, even though we lost last time, it's good. Do that. But remove the transient, please. Jesus Christ, I hate him so much. Although this deck, you know, I sort of rag on the transient, even though I think he's a fairly balanced fight. It's sort of like a DPS check, so he's like a counter to a lot of, I don't want to say cheese decks that you can play, but he's a counter to a lot of aggressive or super defensive decks. What are you doing? You gotta play this if you don't want to take a bunch of damage. You know, which I respect, although I just wish it wasn't so goddamn brutal. It's either do damage or die. Like a legitimate do or die. Yeah, this is good. And there's no point in doing any of that. So, let it roll over. What's my tangent here? The freaking transient just cheeses me off. That's pretty much it. Outside of that, though, you know, hey, I'm loving the game. Like, the legit is my game that I can come to every day, and I enjoy coming to every day. It's like, yeah, let's just do like a little bit of me vlog here, even though I'm not much of a vlogger. I just like throwing the videos up. But again, something like I said, I don't want to backlog. I just like coming home. It's like, you know what? Hop in Slay the Spire, play it for another hour. Hopefully in the next few years, I'll see this rise to 10,000 hours played, just because it is actually my child game to go to. So you go barrage first, strike. Yeah, it doesn't matter. The game's great, and I can only imagine like the sheer amount of DLC potential this game has. Ooh, the thought of it gets me excited to how much they can push out on this game. Card games already. I don't know if it's on Are they on the incline right now? Are people sick of Hearthstone yet? Someone know the answer to that one for me? I sure as hell don't. Yeah. Remember when Hearthstone came out, I was in college. I was like, that was the shit. Even though I realized it was a pay-to-win bullshit that infuriated me to no ends of the earth. Even though I spent hours on hours grinding the cards, and then only to realize if I don't spend enough, like $50 on Wallet Warrior, it's okay. You know, we're getting a little ranty here, but it's, you know, Slay the Spire. I like it. It's also against AI, so I don't have to feel bad about losing the guy that put more money in than me. You know, Hearthstone's a fine game, though. We can't rag on Blizzard too hard. They make great games. Just not Hearthstone, in my opinion. Alright, it's preachy now. Creative AI, I don't know. Meteor Strike, just like, I can't even play it. We'll take Creative AI. Could be some good fodder for the bonfire. Yes. I accept the curses, but I accept the ability to play more cards. 2, 3 fireplaces, 4 fireplaces. You just gotta fight 1 elite. And potentially a shop early? Am I missing out on anything else? I'm not being highway blind by the fires, right? Absolutely am. Let's go. But actually, you know, I lied. There is a little bit of new going on in my day-to-day now, as far as at least gaming is concerned. Last stream on Monday, I finally finished Metal Gear Solid 5. Wonderful game, although really at the end, like, what the hell's going on? It gets very Kojima-y, I guess is the way to put it. Which can be a good or bad thing, depending on your, you know, favoritism towards that type of game. It's just that game, I loved playing it. It was just a, oh my god. Do I just have to accept the fact that I'm probably getting mugged here? No, we don't have to accept shit. Let's kill that guy. First 20, 35 hours of that game. 25, 35 hours of the game. Beautiful, great. I'm not trying to rag on in any regards there. I had a good time with it. The last half of that game is legit just padding. It makes you play some of the missions you did at the beginning on, like, so some very fun difficulty modes, which, you know, begs the point, why wasn't those just an option you can have in the beginning? So you have modes like Subsistence, Extreme Stealth, or Extreme and then Total Stealth, right? You can understand what each of them do. Maybe not Subsistence, which is... oh, fuck yeah. Subsistence is you find your own gear on each mission you play. Towards the end of that game, the latter, or the last, like, few missions, most of them are filler of, hey, do this mission, except it's way harder, let's say, for example. Or, hey, do this mission, except, you know, Subsistence, find your own gear and make it work. Or do this one where, hey, can you fuck off? I'm trying to have a moment here. Do this mission and you can't get seen at all. All fun ideas. It's just, if that's the last half of the game, why is it even the game at this point? You're just making me redo some of the same missions just to do it. Come on. Like, wholly unnecessary just to pad out the length of the game. And as we know, if, like, you don't know about Metal Gear Solid 5, the game is unfinished. Everyone knew that. The game sort of got rushed out by Konami, as I understand it. Kojima got pressured to finish it. Like, there's just a bunch of stuff untouched at the latter half of the game that you just don't get to deal with. I mean, I don't want to spoil too much, although, you know, no, listen, if you don't want Metal Gear Solid 5 spoilers 2 years after it came out, mute the VOD now or skip ahead maybe a minute or so. There's a part where Eli, which is a character in the game that you meet, it's a kid. Hologram? Yeah. He outright jacks like this mecha boss called Sahelanthropus that you defeat in one of the last half, or the last mission in the first chapter of the game. He ends up stealing it with the kids that you save, so, like, you know, just a metaphor of how, you know, treat kids nicely and then one day they'll take everything you have. But, hey, thanks mom, thanks dad for everything you've given me here. Of course. It's just in that sense. They literally hijack this freaking mech. You gotta upgrade this, right? Yeah. They hijack the mech. It's like, hey, you know, I don't need you anymore. We're gonna start our own nation. Goodbye. And it's like, oh shit, we gotta round these kids up. It's even sort of mentioned that that's an idea of what they're gonna do in the game. And order. And that's it. That cutscene happens. They get away with it, and you never see Eli or the kids again. The end. It's like there's no continuation of that piece at all. And if that's not a plot hole or an obvious, like, hey, you know, we just didn't finish it, I don't know what is. Excuse me? Do I have... In equilibrium. In the equilibrium. 3-6. Slowly whittling him away. Let's get some damage in and then block a little. If that's not clear blatant proof that the game is unfinished, it's also the fact that people know, like Mission 51 is what I think it is, exists in the game, but you just don't get to play it because it's only in like a dev state. You can't play it. It was being created, there's videos of it, like the unfinished like cutscenes and everything. You just can't play it. What the fuck, Konami? It was a pivotal mission, maybe. I mean, I don't want to freaking circle jerk what everyone else has said over the last few years. Hey, can you stop kicking my ass? Also, I should probably focus and stop rambling on about the game here. It's just unfinished. Also, you know, there's bits with like, you know, the whole quiet thing and all that yada yada yada. Like, if you don't know who Quiet is, she's your naked compatriot is the best way I can put it. 7-14-21. Bam. Who helps you out on a lot of the missions, you can get her in the game as well. And that's a whole nother spiel of like, why is she naked? It's like, that's just the thing they chose to do, alright? I'm not going to really beat that dead horse. It's a Japanese Konami game that's sort of to be expected. Sure. But you're giving me an unfinished game. We got problems, man. Speaking of problems, my HP is in a little bit of a dire spot, but I think 50 is fine. And we have a lot of good potions we really used to push through on the suck guy here, so won't mind it too much. Oh, which also, you know, brings on the next point of, what are you going to play now that this has ended? So I started off with Nier Automata on my stream, which is my child, and I love that game. Based Yoko Taro, making some of the best existential pieces out there. At the risk of playing another game that might go on for, like, too long, some people might say. Okay, this is about to be bad. Hold the thought. Gonna strike you, gonna hologram, a strike, play it. At the risk of playing another game that like goes on for 2 months of my year. Ooh. This is a good turn, although the damage I'm about to feel is real. I would like to say that for the boss fight. It would kill him too, but it's fine. Oh wait. Thanks, Frost Orbs. Yeah, basically, I don't want to play another game that's going to consume just a lot of my life force. Oh, I have Gremlin Horn? And I've been rambling on so hard, I forget half the things I even have right now. This damage is necessary. What was I talking about? Dude. Like early onset Alzheimer's, I swear. What was I talking about? Also, I will play this even though it keeps doubt in my hand. Oh yeah, next game on the stream. I mean, by the time this goes live, the stream would have already occurred. So I'm going to play a shorter game, a fun little RPG that I got a long time ago with DLC called Guild of Dungeoneering, which is like a little tabletop-ish roguelite, or RPG, not roguelite, game thing. Yeah. So you play these little, like, wannabe Dungeoneer-esque RPG trope characters, you know, wizards, knights, stuff like that. I actually don't know entirely what they are. You know, sort of the tropes in the game, at least. You know, okay, I'm rambling here. It's a tabletop RPG type game that's cutesy and very short. It won't take me 3 months to beat. So that's the big piece there. Kill him. So that should be fun. See what kind of nonsense I can get up to with that game. I do love self-repair, and I just realized, can I get a question mark to... Oh, yes. I have a shot at 1 question mark. Please. I'm begging you, make me a vampire. It is so good for the defect. Alright. Yeah, that's what's coming up tonight on my stream. Okay, hit him with that, hit him with that. I have 6 energy to start. What country? Oh, it's the ancient tea set. Too bad the other attacks were all blocks. Alright, so he sort of did me a solid right now. Is stream... Yeah, you gotta streamline. Let's go... If I beam cell, I won't be able to streamline. Let's... Beam cell, barrage, hologram, bring back barrage, hit him again. That's good damage. Give me some paper frog action in this deck. Yeah. That's what's going on tonight. TLDR. Dude, these prices are unjust. I think this is better. Creative AI is nice, but get the damage in there. That's good damage. Speeding up the fight. Yeah. And after that, like, you know, I don't know what I'll do after Gilded Engineering. I'll take it after that point, one step at a time, right? No need to love. It's like falling in love. Or I mean, I botched that one. Oh well. What artifact? I probably do for this boss fight. Although 12 block is... Yeah, just give me that. Another barrage is okay by me. Vampire, please. 2 Essence of Steel is probably better than this. And I want that strength potion for the damage. Didn't get to become a vampire. That's the only gripe I have right now. I'm all over the place right now with my spiels. I don't know what I was going on here as well. Ooh, this is a fabulous little turn I can do here. Yeah, hologram back beam cell. May as well. Okay, I apologize. Like, I'm having all these thoughts in my head. I'm trying to juggle and play the game at a decent pace here. Not mess up too much. What was I saying? Oh, geez. My brain is just scrambled. 9 plus 4, 13. That's good enough. Play this. Play Creative AI. Oh, yeah. I think I mentioned it here before, but, like, right now I'm literally in, like, Legend of Bumbo waiting period moment. That game, it's another RougeLike-esque game for the makers of Binding of Isaac. You probably have heard of that game, right? Probably. So it's gonna be like a match 4, match 3 puzzle dungeon crawler is what I want to say. Where you play as Bumbo, which is an item from the Binding of Isaac, and his story and what happens in his world there. Legitimately, just in Bumbo waiting room right now. That game is gonna be ideally really good, and it's not going to replace Slay the Spire. I'll say that right now. Slay the Spire is my child. I probably will be playing this game for the well foreseeable future, just because it's so easy to just pick up play and, you know, do a little bit of a venting, vlogging, ranting, whatever have you on the side. All right. Yeah, you know, as you talk about the game some more. 25 plus 2, 27. We'll get up to 50, so that's 60 HP. Is there anything I would like to upgrade? Another barrage, but you know what? Let's give ourselves the best bet on this fight, because you know there's a chance we might not be able to squeeze past him. We might as well do the best we can. This is just a hot garbage opener. I learned just a second too late there, but that's better than usual. We squeeze a little extra damage out. Alright, drink this, drink this. This is where you play your blocks. Block, block, block. This is where you lose a little bit of that armor. That's okay. Hey, since when did you just attack and do nothing else? I could have swore you had other abilities in your repertoire. This is the real damage. Let's go on you. On you. Refund. It's a strike. I don't hate it. Oh! Just enough armor. Eat it, nerd. Okay. Sorry, that was a horse of me against this fictional character that has no feelings. Alright, we'll do that. Retain stack. Happy Flower ain't procking off here. Although we pop this guy, we get a bit of energy back. This is where the artifact potion would have been nice, but you know. I saw the damage, I want the damage. So you barrage him. You Creative AI. Get some magic happening there, and then... yeah. Next few turns are going to be scary, although if he just does nothing here, I'll be pretty happy. $30 dude. You realize we have a game to play here, and you're gonna do 37 damage to me? I could have swore Glacier was in there. Oh well. Hologram. I'm probably not getting enough block, so maybe we just go Streamline? Just mitigate the best you can. That's some mitigation, although... the damage would have been better. Okay. Losing it a little bit here. Buffer is huge. Thank you very, 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 very much for showing up. There's Zap Orb. Glacier's pretty good. Dude, we're getting that armor up there. That's what people are talking about when they say Frost is king. Okay. Play Heat Sings, because powers give you a little bit extra. You play Streamline? You play Barrage. Why don't you Equilibrium here? Dude's weakened right now. You gotta lay that damage into him. And these guys are basically just Gremlin Horn fodder for me. Echo Form. Echo Form. We'll think about it. Start off with a Zap. I think you do play Echo Form. So give me a little bit of that action here. 2 barrages, that's 8, 16, 24. It's 48 damage twice. Good. Very good. You can evoke this for 10. That'll put you to 15. You'll get 6, 21. That'll give you... Yeah. Let's go something like that. Hit them. And these both are the same, but I just like playing stack. Alright. Making good progress. It's the deck. The easiest way to say it. I'll play Heat Sinks. The cards you play get played twice, you fool. You literally said it yourself, and then you did it again. This is good, though. Order there matters. I actually probably could have killed him if I did that in the proper order, but he's dead anyway. And we're having a good video here. A little bit of rambling, of course, but you know. It's always nice to not talk about the game purely, and then talk about your day, talk about what you're doing in life. I like Reboot. Again, more fodder for the fire. Give me Black Star. While also having a decent run, you're talking about games, talking about what you're doing, and talking about the game itself. It's good. A little bit of variety, which is what I strive for on these videos. Although sometimes it's really hard not to just talk about only Slay the Spire, because it's kind of the thing at the moment here. Not as easy to stream of conscious, that's for sure. But we're doing our best here. Okay, so give me a lightning. This is going to be 12. Wham bam. Kablooey. No Kablooey. Kablooey? Good. You know, that's, if we're getting a little insight here about, like, what a little bit of a goal is for me when I do this. Ooh. Yeah. Oh, no. But, yeah. Okay. Reboot. Oh, you wound me. Hit him. Hologram. Yeah. Oh, that's good. One big goal I have with doing this is actually, I think I've mentioned it before, but it's actually to speak more coherent instead of like rambling and slurring over your words all the time. Which, if you notice, is definitely a habit I do have, right, guy? My God. My lightning strikes suck. And my hips don't lie, and I'm starting to feel you, boy. Is that what I was going for? Shakira? Is that you? Right. Just to practice speaking, because this is something I actually enjoy doing, learning from college is public speaking, which to most people, the idea fills people with, like, instant dread. Right there with you. It did that to me for the longest time. Although once you get that confidence, you know how to cater to your audience when you speak, it's something you enjoy doing. Although I have good success with that at work whenever I have to do a presentation, which has been a lot lately. I'm able to do it to great effect. Although when you're talking up there and you're saying, when we're talking about the forge, it's like just the forms, the florms, whatever have you to mix and mash your words. It's the habit I have. Sort of detracts from what I think is your credibility when you're giving a presentation, and it's definitely a goal I shoot to get better at. And hey, I can do this in my safe space here where I missay, he said the word wrong on something unimportant. It doesn't matter because it's a video, right? Even though, sort of like that red light indicator, hey, you still do that, work on that, Giving a presentation, which is what I do, I want to be precise. I want to give that good presentation and not slow over my words. Case in point, like an incoherent, jibber jabber kind of guy. And you know what? If that's something you do in your personal life and you're just like me, that's fine. You can work at it. It's just something I want to do. I like public speaking. I want to give good presentations, so let's do the best to speak as best we can. Okay. So off of that tangent here, I'm in a little bit of trouble. One guy's down, so we're a little better off. These guys are coming at me fast, and they're coming at me hard. Do I have a fireplace on this? I had to fight an elite? Fuck, dude. Alright. Excuse me, we're gonna dial in here a little bit and focus on not dying. The good dialogue can come, but succeeding is also on the agenda here. So let's focus, all right? Focus in. Okay, we got a lot of frost orbs out there. Not a lot of passive damage coming in. So as long as we juggle these guys appropriately, you're doing too much damage. Start. It's 30 damage. I can pop you. You're gonna obliterate me. Okay. This is good. You still got a block. Let's go for you next, because you're just being a ripe asshole right now. Thank you, Lightning. You're doing your best to bring me up to speed here. Just not like this. Come on. This is a good run. I'm having good dialogue. Probably a little too hard on it right now because I'm dying, but also probably not my fault because I'm just drawn bad. Please. Don't do 30s, do an 18! Alright. Defrag? Yes. Glacier? Absolutely. Can I hologram like anything I want? A beam cell would be nice. Let's go ahead and dual cast one of these. So guaranteed no damage. Also guaranteed not doing much damage in return. You know what would make this deck a little better? A Blizzard. Do I have the opportunity to get Blizzard anytime soon? Would like a Blizzard. Okay. Destroy you. Destroy you, please. Yes, I'm free. Although my HP is in the toilet. Start getting some max HP then. That's a way of healing. Waffle? Waffle? No waffle. What? Hang on. You can't do this math in your head? No, I can't. Just bear with me here. 157 plus 78. 235. Oh, I can afford it. Alright. So, following along here, that means we're going to get defrag and we're going to get focus. I want to upgrade focus too. That'll make those frost orbs go the extra mile here. It is woke bloke though, so sort of like a negligible sort of gain. We're getting a gain, but he's also going to be gaining off my gains, if that makes any sense. It's a gain feeder. And you're doing 11, so we'll hit you. We'll hologram that back. Hit you. Hit. And hit you. And then we'll leave. See you, nerds. These guys, if I'm not mistaken, you know, I'm sorry, Greymon, if I'm putting you to shame here again. Barrage means you attack 6 damage for each channel orb. That means I'll get hit for each orb, I think. I swear to God, one day I'll remember how this works. Here you equilibrium, you hit them, you hit them. This is going to get rolled over, and we're going to have a lot of energy ready for the next turn. So we'll be able to play Creative AI. Alright. So you can go Zap, Creative AI, and you can go Glacier. Gets you the block you need. You're just not doing any damage. But taking no damage probably takes a little bit of precedent here. Stop. Stop with the dazes. This is fine. Grab that. Yeah, I'll take a barrage, probably. Yeah, give me a barrage. We'll destroy you, get a refund. Drew out another daze, that's good. So that should be the end of the daze train here. And as long as these both... As long as these what? As long as both these guys don't attack on the same turn, I think we're good. And we'll just take this opportunity to test that theory. 19, 24... 4 times. It'll hurt me if I'm reading it right. So let's reboot here. What are we looking for? Kind of bad. Just strike him then. Hit this guy, because not often you can be able to strike him when he's getting up to 10, 12. Yo, the Thorny Boys, which is like the only name I can really give them here. I don't have anything clever planned for them, like a lot of the other guys. Yeah, hit him. We're still good. I hate them. They're not really a problem. They're just more of like the, hey, you know, you're... Did you remember you had that ability? Kinda, yeah, maybe. No, I forgot. I'm sorry. I just hate them because they waste my time. Also, the third floor fights, most of them I don't have any nicknames like I do for pretty much every other character, boss fight, or mob fight in this game, as you've noticed. It's because they're kind of just uninteresting. They're just shapes, right? It's like, hey, I'm a thorn. Hey, I'm a... Ooh, don't do that. Almost made a terrible mistake. Okay, now do it. But it didn't matter at the end. They're just shapes to me. Like, every fight up here is just, hey, it's the shapes. Big deal. For everyone else, they got some fun nicknames, dude. I started a joke. This is wholly unfair. I don't have enough block. No! For fuck's sake, dude. Okay. What do you do here? That's the most damage in your deck. 12. And you get another, and like, you know, upgrade these, and they'll do a little bit more passive damage. And oh my god, why are you a thing? I can do 12 more damage. I can do 18 more damage. 6. Am I just dead? This is like the best damage I have on the table. I'm not dead, I'm just really close to it. No, fuck my life. We're down to 7 HP. Please, I'm tired of losing to these guys. No, I don't have the damage. What the figgity yuck, man. God, just mega crit. Throw me a bone here. This guy does too much damage, in my humble, honest, not salty opinion. Please. Oh. I just want to get to the boss. I know there were comments that the third floor was pretty easy. Now I fucking dread it to no end. Look at this guy's just fucking hollowly staring into my corpse. Get me the fuck out of here. Oh my god. Well, thanks for watching nonetheless. I hope you guys don't mind a bit of the rant. This is a bit of a rambly video this time, but maybe that's good, maybe that's bad. Working on getting that cohesion down so we can talk about the game and not throw it away like that. Oop, click the tax bar. Yeah, thanks for that. I'm gonna get ready for my Guild of Dungeoneering stream here. In like a few minutes. We'll try and get this up beforehand. If not, you know, if it goes up late, it means I ran out of time uploading before the stream was supposed to start from my end. Get yourself some dinner. I probably need a snack myself because I haven't eaten much today. But we'll see you on the next one. Take it easy, everyone.